Welcome to Denver, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, right on, man.
Did you expect any of this so far? Like,
as far as the podcast?
just like
Whatever, however,
Yeah,
the whole
media,
experience
music.
so far, yeah.
No, bro, I didn't think it was gonna go like this. So initially I came out here to film a middle school and elementary state wrestling championship, which is today and tomorrow. I got hired by an event group who does that nationally. So it's a big deal. I mean, I've been out of state for shoots before, but to get hired by a company rather than an artist was a big deal for me, for sure.
Hell yeah.
that's far.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's dope.
So how y'all feeling?
We good. Are we live? Everything?
Yeah, we
good?
recording.
Okay.
We good.
Yeah,
We good.
let's go.
I'm super great.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, I'm blessed right now.
Always blessed. Beautiful day in Denver.
Okay.
Nice day.
Denver's strange with the weather, so I'm sorry it's cold, but it's like as nice as it's been though. Like it's our nice weather. Like we all like it.
It's sunny here, but it be sunny and cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's strange.
Sunny and cold.
Yeah.
And dry.
Hella dry.
I mean, I
Hella
guess
dry.
that's kind of like home too. You know, the Bay is a cold place, a lot of overcast.
I feel like it stays the same temperature over there.
It does. We're spoiled in a way, but let me be more specific. So when I say the Bay, that's a very spread out place. So
Get up on this mic too,
I
because
got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't live in San Francisco or Oakland. Like I'm about 40 minutes away. Different type of weather, obviously, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, a 20-degree difference. You know, I'm uncomfortable. You know, I
Absolutely.
get cold and hot real easy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I ain't complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. It's like everyone adapts to their environments.
Do y'all
Exactly.
ski out there?
In the Bay Area, no. I
Okay.
mean, it doesn't snow in the Bay, but it does snow in California. It
Yeah.
snows
Up
in
north.
Tahoe.
But you never been like did some snowboarding or skiing or anything?
So I'm a very versatile person, bro.
Yeah.
I do all types of shit. So my mom, she really likes like camping in the snow. Like we go
Cool.
to Tahoe once a year. We actually just got back from Reno. We're going to Tahoe here pretty quick. So snow is it's foreign to me still. Y'all know y'all go outside and that shit.
I
but
don't.
He said I don't.
I wear shorts and that shit.
I know you do
that
because
Colorado dude.
when
Fuck no.
we went outside to smoke, I'm looking like, bro, you ain't got on no jacket? Oh, man, I know he used to this shit, but
Yeah, when Bugs is outside, he means all the way on top of a mountain.
there's bugs out here? I'm like, it's that cold. Shit.
Yeah, no, like I saw the first
his name.
mosquito today. I saw my first mosquito of the season, bro. Like the bugs popped back out. Like it's starting to get.
I seen a
warm
bee
for us.
the other day.
That's crazy.
I
right?
seen a bee the other
I
day.
saw a ladybug.
That's when you know.
That's crazy. So you're in Fairfield, right?
Correct.
Is that what you said?
I'm from Fairfield, yes.
Now, California, from our perspective, it's kind of like the not the homeland, but like the like the dream. Like everybody want to be in California for whatever reason. Wherever
Right.
you're at in Cali, it seems like it's popping. But question for you, being from there, but like,
Okay.
do you see like do y'all have like the crabs in the bucket local issue like everybody else does? Because people make it seem like it's just like their city. all the
Right,
time,
right.
you know
I
what
hate
mean?
that.
But
I can't stand
I
that.
think that's just people in general.
Facts.
I think everywhere is the same, bro, for the most part. Just like how we came out here and we was talking about what we was talking about in the car. I'm like, I mean, it's a hood everywhere. It's, it's crackheads everywhere. It's whores everywhere. It's drugs everywhere. And then there's people who are successful who take care of business everywhere. But the crab in a bucket mentality might even be stronger, in a place like the Bay Area, just because, like you said, it's the Mecca. Like, there's so many artists coming out and the hate is real, bro. And hate is everywhere, but love is everywhere too. It's a lot of love in the Bay, though. Don't get it twisted. It's not, it ain't like everybody hate on each other. But, and as far as everybody going to Cali, shit, I don't know why y'all want to come. That shit expensive. But you gotta
Too
have
many
your-
people for me.
It's a lot.
I want to go to like Texas.
I
like
hated
Texas.
Texas, but I don't know. It's the people you go with too. Like it's the company you keep, But I've noticed that in Cali, this is completely besides the point. But everyone was like, "Oh, the Cali women are so beautiful." I missed the Colorado girls when I was out there. I'm not gonna lie. You gonna see, and when you really get outside, man, Colorado girls is
Look,
yeah.
bro, I'm not married, bro. I got a girl. For the record, y'all, I got a girl. I got two beautiful kids. I got a
Hell
beautiful
yeah.
girlfriend.
I feel that.
But at the same
disclaimer.
time, I'm a man though. So,
Yeah.
but bro, look, bro, don't hate me when I say this, bro. But Colorado,
Not the women for
Man, bro, I'm just maybe it's just where I've been so far.
It's
Like
that
I said,
hometown
I
feeling,
did the thing today, the event, and I walked in there, it smelled like horse, bro. So my allergies was fucked up. And
Were you in Greeley or what? Huh?
so I was at the.
Commerce City, Greeley.
Yeah,
Nah,
it
it's
depends
actually
on where you
it's
at.
on
We got cow
the
towns.
same street that my hotel is on. I'm about to look it up right now. Brighton or something like that.
Oh,
Brighton,
he's
yep.
Commerce City.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right next to Greeley,
Yeah,
Commerce City.
He was up
It's a fucking like
It's a cow town up there. Definitely gonna smell.
it's a
some.
big ass green building.
But it was white women.
Older, like, and there was younger white
Yeah.
women. There's just a lot of white people in Colorado.
There's a
bro.
lot
It's
of white
like-
people out
My
here.
thing is, I'm white. Y'all see it,
Yeah.
but my thing is, bro. Like I was telling you in the car, I'm used to going outside. It's Indians, Mexicans,
Yeah.
Jamaicans,
It's not super
Chinese,
diverse
Oriental,
It's where it depends where
all
you're
of
at,
that
though.
shit.
But when you find a baddie out here, she gonna be bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say just keep your eyes peeled, bro.
Hey, look,
It's versatile.
I ain't
where
looking. I ain't looking for no. I ain't looking for no.
Don't
baddie.
go to our strip clubs.
I might go to y'all strip club. Like
The women in
my
the strip
girl
clubs
knows I
ain't
like
no-
strip clubs. but
Don't go to the strip club.
It's
Yeah.
they not it.
That's a
money.
warning. Right
Yeah, they not it.
I
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
I ain't went to one. I don't know how long out here.
If I'm gonna go to a strip club, bro, you gonna catch me in Atlanta or Houston. I'm not coming to Colorado for no ass.
Strip
Like,
clubs got to be beneficial to the rappers, and they're not out here, in my opinion.
if I go to the strip club, I'm trying to come home with some money, bro. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm not finna go throw $100, $200, $300 at no ass. Like, I'm looking like, how could she bring me $200,000-$300,000? Like,
Well, so that's the perfect point about what
I'm not a pimp.
I was about to say.
I'm not a pimp. I'm just from the land of this shit. So I know how to move
It's
and
the
groove.
mentality.
It's the
you know?
mentality, if anything.
That's the thing about this scene here. Like when people, okay, so like we have the cow towns, and when we try to throw events or parties, like there's no hip hop focus or rap focus, so it doesn't like swell into anything. So you'll go outside and you'll feel like, oh shit, I'm in a cow town. Like you'll never feel welcome until you.
Why are y'all going
get
to the
around
cow
right
towns?
people. Well, I'm saying until you get
It's the
around the
culture.
right people. So like he's never been downtown.
But
know?
like that ain't the right side of Colorado.
Exactly.
Right,
That's
right.
You
my
got to
point.
go to Vail and Aspen and Breckenridge.
Yes,
That's
you gotta see the
Colorado.
people.
That's
You gotta
really
see
what
the
I think
people.
about.
Yeah.
When I think about Colorado, I don't think about Denver. I mean,
Yeah.
I think about Denver sports, but I don't think
Right.
about
Yeah.
Denver. I think about I
Denver
want to go to
sports just
Christmas
popped
in
out.
Aspen with my kids. Like,
Yeah.
I think about shit like
Right.
that. That's what I want to do.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
He's at Christmas.
Man, I stay away from the cow towns for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know who
Yeah,
really
I've been one in a minute.
rest in peace to the Jacket, because that's really who
Yeah.
I learned what Aspen was. At least in the song, I was in my beaming
Yeah.
my man
That's
and
what's up.
Yeah.
That's
pushing
what's up.
more skis than them skis in it. I said it wrong, but yeah, that's pretty much the deal. But
Or T-Pain.
Oh,
Yeah, that
was
Aspen.
Canton?
Dolph got one too, don't he?
Oh yeah, the Colorado.
You know,
that was later.
Glenn
Jack Harlow.
Glenn Close, I believe, lives in Aspen. I don't want to blow her up too bad, but I think Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn, they live either in Aspen or Loveland or some Vale. I don't know. Some shit.
How
Some
far is
special
that from here?
shit.
Aspen's farther.
About an hour and a half at least, especially right now because the
Probably.
Aspen's like 6 hours, maybe 5 hours.
the
Vail's like 2 hours.
and
Okay,
I-70 is
okay.
closed. It's like one lane right now.
Yeah.
Right? It's-
Yeah, bro.
you can't
I
get
was
out there.
I was tripping off that the whole time. So I've been doing a
go
lot
to
of
Golden,
walking out
it's
here,
only like
which is
hour,
weird.
30
I don't
minutes.
walk places. I've been having all my camera gear and suitcases just slipping down the street. But
Yeah.
It's pretty safe. It's pretty safe.
I got the vibe. Like, it's safe. Like, I don't feel like I'm about to get stuck up right
You
here.
gotta,
or nothing,
you
but
gotta be careful, like everybody.
oh
it
yeah, for
depends
sure.
where you go.
I ain't slipping. You know, I'm watching everything. But damn, I kind of forgot my point. See, that's that weed. I forgot what I was gonna say. But
The altitude.
The altitude makes
It's a little. It's
Mile
peaceful
High
here.
City.
It's
Oh,
peaceful here.
peaceful.
Oh, it's
I,
nice.
I could see this being the place where I could be like, all right, I want to raise my family here, like, cause
Yeah.
That's the problem. Everybody comes here to raise their family,
Yeah.
and now it's overpopulated. But that is the main consensus: how safe it is, how beautiful it is, how many types of weather there are, the opportunities for every industry, from real estate to marijuana to teaching to sales to hotels, whatever you're in, hospital. There's so much going on here right now and it's so safe that it seems like the coolest place to move. Then the people move here, right? And then they be like, oh my God, 5 years ago when I moved here, it was so nice, and now there's bodies in Sloan's Lake.
Yeah.
Bitch, there's gonna be bodies in Sloan's.
Yeah.
There's always been bodies in Sloan's Lake.
Yeah.
I hate to tell y'all that, like.
Denver was found off gold too, so I
That's
feel like
facts.
that kind of
the Nuggets.
the root.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
why
like that's why
we're-
we're a very business-minded city.
That's true. I've heard that we were supposed to do the Olympics in the 90s.
Yeah, I heard that,
and
or
they
like
didn't
80
do that.
something.
They
Yeah.
said they would have been bigger already if they had done the Olympics. Like we would have been like Atlanta and New York and all that already. But
we are technically bigger than Atlanta.
really
Size-wise.
Atlanta
yeah,
feels
and more
huge.
population.
Bigger than Atlanta?
Driving through Atlanta feels like it takes forever, but
They're pretty
I'm-
close, though.
I'm
Like the
not gonna
city
lie,
wise,
bro.
I don't know about the metropolitan area, but city we have a bigger population. Than
that's
them.
what's up.
Atlanta, I went out there one time, bro. I was floating through that shit. I swear, I felt like right after I got out
lit.
the downtown, it's like nothing. Like it's just
A lot of like trees,
I was
like
driving
big
through
trees.
the other cities and shit,
But-
but it's all still kind of Atlanta. You know what I mean?
I'm used to the Bay though. Like we frequently like I drive probably 2 hours a day on some regular ass shit. Like because I'm in Fairfield, which is like 40 minutes away from.
Yeah.
Fairfield is right in the middle for people who don't know. So you got Sacramento. And then you got San Francisco. Fairfield's right smack in the middle. So we kind of like our own little vibe. But I got a lot of business in Oakland over the bridge. We got to cross a lot of bridge toll and shit like that. But
Oh, they charge y'all just to get in and out the city, like it's Jersey.
fuck yeah, bro. You got to
That's
pay
crazy.
$14 just to go to San Francisco.
Oh, wow.
And mind you, gas is $6. That's why when I'm with him, I seen gas $2 and some change. I'm like, bring me a barrel home. Shit.
When you go through the toll gate, you better be like, I'm Feeziefilms. I charge 30 bands for a feature. You gotta know.
Oh man, look, he talking me up. Like, look, if I start rapping, that's gonna be my
There you
intro
go.
price, $30K.
Yeah.
Speaking of rap, I don't think we took the time to introduce y'all. I don't think we
Oh,
got to
man.
talk about y'all at all. So, yo, anybody want to pop it off, introduce
I mean,
themselves?
Let Sean go
yeah,
first.
you know. So I got a few names. Everybody got a few names, right? So my given name is Sean Aaron. That's what my daddy and my mama named me. I go by S Gage. Gage is a matter of growth. The S is just for Sean. You feel me? Put the S in front of me. I call myself, like, my handle is Rap Dad because I like to. I like to drop bars on my daughter all day, and she fucking hates it, bro. Like, she's so embarrassed.
That's funny.
I don't give a fuck though. She hates it. Also, I feel like it's kind of like somebody's obligation or duty to take on the role of being, like, you know how there's like YouTube dads, like the fake like dad on YouTube who'll like help you like learn to fix your singing.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta have a daddy to walk you through this game.
Hold
That's
on.
not like-
Look, can I finish your sentence?
Yeah.
So what you saying is you the rap dad, you teaching these niggas. is what you
Absolutely.
saying.
I'm
okay,
sonning
yeah,
them.
I'm hip.
Sonning
okay.
them fully,
He's sonning
boy.
them. I knew what he was gonna say. Okay,
Gotta
I
have
respect
that
that, and I like
confidence.
that. That's clean.
Yeah,
For
it's the truth. Yeah, but these two, hey, you know, I'm honored to be here with these two. So let them introduce their shit too. you know?
Really quick,
Yeah.
where does the hit maker come in
That's
at though?
love. I
So
appreciate it.
so that's a good question. So I got into the idea of rap watching my brother. He's an EDM producer. EDM has a huge scene out here, right? Like techno, dance music, dubstep, all that. He was doing all of that, working the computer. So like I had an idea of what production was, and then I learned that I could set up a microphone and be the engineer for all my rapper homies. Half of my family is like, you know, affiliated with the shit they be going through. They, you know, a lot of my friends got like shady past, shiesty shit going on. They needed an outlet, so I built a studio in my bathroom, and then I made my girl sleep in the living room for a year because I put that fucking studio in my walk-in closet in my bedroom, and we started trapping out for like a year and a half, 2 years. In that time, I started realizing like I kind of wanted to be like a little bit of Pharrell, a little bit of Nate Dogg, a little bit of T-Pain, a little bit of Kanye, a little bit of this, that, because all these people bring all this like musical element to rap and to hip hop. And I actually named my daughter after Nelly because like he's like the dopest crossover artist to me. Like if you can bring your vocals, catchy hooks, dope beats with the essence, like he said, who said pretty boys can't be wild, nigga? You feel me? Like you'll get knocked out by me, but at the same time, I'll take your girl out for a pedicure and then shit'll be all good. Like I'm a real calm dude for the most part until I'm not, and that's what hip hop is, right? Like there's no reason you can't make a R&B song and go do some yoga, and then tomorrow you get with your boys and you gotta go handle some trap shit. That's just the way being a man in Colorado is. Sometimes, like, we're hippies, bro. We like to be chilling, go for hikes and shit. We don't like to be on crazy. Like, we like to pretend we do in our music, and sometimes we do, like, if life calls for it, right? That's just what being a man is. But for me, it was about what really solidifies a hit, and I think that's something that you can make your grandma listen to. So like I want to make hits, bro. Like my grandma likes Outkast and shit. My grandma knows Tupac. She don't know none of this weird ass Lil Uzi Vert and shit. I like Lil Uzi Vert. I'm not hating on him, but like I can't just show my grandma Vince Staples. Like, she's not gonna understand it. You feel me? I want to make something that your grandma can understand. Like, I want to be a hit maker. So that is like a hopeful name. I don't really think I'm the hit maker so far, but like I've had the opportunity to be a part of a couple cool songs, and I got a lot of cool ideas musically. Like, not just rap and hip hop, but with pop, techno, EDM, country. Like, I've written a lot of different types of music, and I'm ready to try to get it out there. So that's why I'm glad to even have the opportunity to be on some platforms. Like, you know, man helped me out with a little bit of visibility a couple days ago, and hopefully this will do the same thing for both of us today. But you know, that's why I'm here right now. I'm really not a popular dude. I just like to make the music. So we'll see how it all goes. You know?
I like hikes. I ain't gonna lie. Hikes are so peaceful, bro. Like, just to get out of the bullshit.
We're just chill people out here, bro. That's what it comes down to. Like, everybody likes to represent their negative side in their music because that's like your therapy, but like in real life we're all just pretty cool. Like, it's
no, for real.
You mean everyone? Is that what you're saying, or are you just talking about people in Colorado specifically?
I think I'm talking about the musicians in Colorado specifically. Like,
okay.
You know, I don't know about everybody, but even like the rap scene, the singers, the ladies, like they're all looking for something else, and a lot of what's being.
I feel like it's the music's just in general across the U.S. In my opinion.
It could be, yeah. Maybe it's not just here. But I notice it here because I'm a local dude. I got the local, like I'm very one track minded. I just want the city to eat, the state to eat. You know, we have a lot of talent, but no infrastructure. No infrastructure, bro. There's no, you know, you could ask people what they do, and 10 out of 10 of them rap, producer, engineer, and we need a lot more than that. A lot more than that. That's how business works. Like, there's departments, and nobody talks about it like it's a business. We have no A&Rs. If we do, I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? If they do, they might work.
Or they're just not really, and they don't have to either. But they haven't really like signed.
We haven't given them a reason. Maybe that too. You know, you got to have the proper reason. But there are people who could. You know what I mean? And I just want to see that happen, and whatever we got to do to push the chapter, it's our responsibility to figure that out. That's all. That's really all. That's all I know. I don't know much about anything else. I just want to figure it out.
I think it stems from lack of investors.
That too. It's a financial thing.
Facts.
Always.
It's all about the money.
It's all. That's what drives everything.
Yeah.
And it's not like there's not money in Colorado. It's just the money in Colorado doesn't invest in the music in Colorado. That's the bridge.
Hip hop music.
To me, coming to Colorado screams long money. It seemed like these people here been having money. I'm talking about oil, gold. Yeah. Maybe some people struck with the marijuana industry for sure, but
yeah, true.
That did bust the city.
I think Walmart.
I'm talking about last name money.
Oh yeah, exactly. No, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead and introduce.
Yeah, I'm Buggz, Stevie Buggz. If you know me, you call me Buggz. Producer, engineer, studio owner. Appreciate y'all having me on this podcast. You know, hopped into it. Didn't know I was doing this today, but I own the studio, so yeah, appreciate y'all.
Thanks for having us, bro.
Appreciate you for letting us do this here, bro, on this very short notice.
Of course.
After he introduced himself, you want to talk about how we kind of connected on this?
Absolutely.
Brand Mile High Minute, CEO. Just a blog in Denver. You know, we focus on music, sports, news. Really just, you know, trying to shine a light on the talent out here, and especially like the hip hop scene in specific.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix both of those. Yeah,
I'm just a blog.
Nah, fuck all that.
Yeah, bro.
This man,
he was
legends.
modest. He was extremely modest.
No, I'm like I get like fanboy about like hip hop and shit, right? This is hip hop history, both of these dudes, for different reasons, and it goes deeper than like we have time to say right here, but like to be able to pull up and get something accomplished with these dudes, or even just to have their numbers in my phone, that's important. Because somebody asked me a couple days ago, they're like, "Are you deep in the scene?" I'm like, "Not really, no, but I can call everybody who is right now."
That means you deep in the scene, my brother. Just like I was telling you outside, like how you said your boy knew Joe Budden or something like that. I'm like, bro, this shit is a phone call away. Like,
see, that's his boy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that was your boy.
Yeah,
okay.
He's a big artist in Denver. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. But it's just
shout
like,
out Trev Rich, man.
Bro, people be a phone call away because everybody a human. We're just regular people.
That's true.
But
so
and that's the thing is that we've done a lot for the scene, which is great, but we just, you know what I'm saying, we just people trying to do the same thing everybody else is and just feed our families off of this and make enough money where we can invest back into this shit.
It's all organic.
Shout out to Joe Budden. So we linked on a fluke.
Yeah, it was
I
weird.
flew
Weird
in
timing.
last night. I got here last night. I had business to take care of today. Did I hit you last night?
Yeah, somehow last night I went like very minorly buzzing, not viral, but minorly buzzing on Brenton's page because that's what Brenton does. He goes viral. And he just walk around playing Joe Moses, go viral, go viral. That's what he does. So I don't know, the Rap Dad part of me got to me a few days ago. I made a little post, and then Brenton posted it. And when Brenton posted, then everybody all of a sudden has opinions. So, yeah, that got posted. So that kind of, I think when you landed and you're looking at Denver Rap, the first thing that pops up is his page. One of the first posts on his page, most recent, is from yesterday or 2 days ago.
It was organic post too. He didn't pay for it.
No, hell no. I didn't ask. I didn't know. I was working and looked down at my phone and started busting. I was like, hello, bro. So that's really how I ended up in your. You hit me like, let's work, and I said,
exactly
anything I gotta do, let's do it.
I'm a firm believer in things are meant to be, bro. I don't know if I want to call it destiny or
you talking my language for real.
Call it whatever you want, but call it God. I'd rather put it on God.
Absolutely.
But yeah, bro. My thing is I'm always trying to kill 50 birds with one stone, bro.
Yep.
So I don't know. It ain't no two birds over here. I'm trying to kill a whole flock every time.
Yeah.
So I touched down in here on business. I already know what my 2 days looking like, but I still got 16, 17 hours. I'm not finna stay in no hotel room. I'm gonna be bored as hell. So
man, it's hustling.
Facts.
I get the Denver this, Denver that, Denver this. I come across the
How did you come across my page? Just out of curiosity.
I think I typed in Denver rapper, Denver artist, some shit like that, like
on
a
Instagram?
hashtag. Yeah, on Instagram.
Okay.
I searched the hashtag, and I did that because somebody from it was 3 military dudes that I shot a video for in my city, but they wasn't from there. They just searched in videographer in Fairfield, popped up. So they booked me the same day. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna do the same thing. So I found your page, Mile High Minute, and I just started scrolling through. And shout out to Dom from North Cal Next Up, because when I seen your page and I seen how your posts kind of correlated with one another, like the color tones and everything, like the way you put the words and everything, I'm like, oh, this kind of reminds me of Dom's page. So I'm like, all right, he really fucking with it. I could tell this is a person who takes what he's doing seriously. So I'm like,
a format.
He got a format, exactly. So I'm like, let me scroll through and see who I can find out. So I hit a few people. Hey, look, that's y'all lost. Y'all should have tapped in. But I hit you. You instantly hit me back. So I'm like, all right, let me fill them out. Let's see what's going on. We just started talking. I'm like, all right, there's some good energy going on. So let's do something. Yeah. And then you start telling me about the studio. I'm like, all right, this is about to go somewhere. Yeah. And then I think I seen him like my post that I posted today when I was shooting, and I think he followed me or something like that.
I hit you up.
Yeah, and then
because he sent me your Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, he's about to do an interview. I always like tapping in with other platforms.
For sure.
Shit, so.
Yeah, bro's no funny business. Like, he could be, at his to be at the level they're both at. Like, they could always be funny business, and they never, either of them, just never have like
respect
to me personally.
Your word is
everybody
bond.
has opinions, but
if you want to stay getting it, you better be honest about your shit.
God, even if you fuck up, you better let me know about it.
Exactly.
Facts. You better take care of them.
Exactly. But I seen your message, I think, as I was getting ready to link up with him, and I'm like, oh, okay, let's try to put something together. And then when I linked up with him, he's like, oh, he finna pull up. I'm like, oh, bro, 50 birds with one stone. And then we pull up, and like I said, bro, you remind me of Nobi, bro. I don't know why. Nobi got a studio in Vallejo.
Okay.
So Nobi had 2 studios. Shout out to Nobi Inf Gang. He going crazy, bro. He going crazy with the interviews right now, the podcast, the music videos. But when I pull up to your spot, y'all got a similar get up, and then I'm like, okay, studio, he engineer, he do this. I'm like, oh, okay, this the Colorado Nobi type shit. So
if I make it out your way, man, I gotta go by the studio.
Bro, come fuck with us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the page so you can check him out,
okay.
bro. And he doing big things out there in the Bay. It's my bro. But yeah, bro, this is like iron sharpens iron, bro. You see how we was all willing and dealing to come put some shit together that was out of our own, you know what I'm saying?
Out of the blue.
Exactly, out of the blue and just off the strength. You know what I'm saying? Game,
I'm grateful.
I'm
grateful.
Real recognized rain.
I'm grateful every day, man.
Real recognized real.
There's people will talk like, you know, even me in this conversation, I'm guilty of it. Like, we talk about everything we're missing and shit, but a lot of people don't spend time on what we do have, and the things we do have is like it's all ours. Like, there's no because there's no investors, because there's no extra shit. Like, it's all from the bottom. Yeah, and like when it's yours, it means more. And like I love to see that in people. Like, especially if they're like at the full point where they're fully owning their, like, okay, hold on, pause on this subject. Shout out Lano, because this album.
Shout out Lano.
I'm not done with that album. It's not over, bro. Like, when they're at that type of point where they're like so into their zone musically and it's theirs and they own it, and not in the sense that they own it like legally, but like they're owning it like in everything they do, like in their lifestyle. Like, you can see that shit through the way that they live. That's what I love to see for people, and it's all. There's no big tycoon energy behind people forcing them to do it by a certain deadline.
Exactly.
Or none of that. You know, we just do it because we want to.
Exactly. And that separates, you know what I'm saying, the winners from the losers in life, bro. And there's a common trait within all people who are, I'll just say, at this level. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the mentality's there that, oh, bro got a studio. He fucking with it. He's successful. He doing some. This is the type of person I want to fuck with. Like, and I feel like that energy is reciprocated, and I'm not like, this ain't to toot my own horn or nothing, but it's just like people, they'll hit my page and be like, oh, he in Denver, oh, he in Reno, oh, he in Vegas, oh, he in Atlanta, he's shooting music videos with him, oh, he doing weddings now. Like, oh, I didn't tell you, I do Indian weddings, so like Indian people, like, I fuck with them. Like, y'all gonna see me, I'm gonna be in Punjabi shit, like eating Indian food, like. And that shit pays good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be 5 days worth of film and
the experience.
That's lit.
That's how I got to this level. Shout out to VJ. VJ tapped me in the game. I'm not gonna lie. I started out not getting shit, but I proved my worth, and now I'm getting that dollar.
That's big.
So y'all some Bronco fans?
I mean,
I'm a Cowboys fan. I ain't even gonna hold you. But
Okay, I respect
I'll cheer
that.
for the Denver teams.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I don't know a motherfucking thing about no sports, bro. I be playing chess and shit. I be in the studio.
Too.
I don't know.
I'm Denver sports all day.
I got you. I seen the logo tag. I was really talking to you when I said that. I just didn't want to look your way.
Who are y'all teams?
Bang Bang Niner gang. You
All
know
right,
what it
for
is.
Oh,
Man.
I can't stand the Niners.
Come on, man. Bang Bang.
I like the Niners right now because y'all got a bunch of Broncos on running y'all shit.
John Lynch,
Kyle Shanahan, McCaffrey.
Damn, that's crazy.
Brian Greasy's on the coaching staff.
That's crazy. I don't know.
So I root for y'all. You know, I want to see y'all do good.
I'll never root for the Niners in my life.
Well, you're a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
And that's just what I was about to say. I'm like, well, he's a Cowboys fan, so it's all good.
You won't. No one will cheer for
But
the Cowboys.
I do think that y'all probably gonna take the championship for the Nuggets, though. I think. Y'all, I think y'all.
I was just gonna say, I
would
think
like to
Buggz
see it.
is like a what do they call it? Honorary Nuggets player at this point. So
Fuck yeah, I fuck with the Nuggets.
At this point. Yeah,
I
it's
fuck
his
with the
homies.
Nuggets.
Yeah, they gonna win it.
It's so much fun to watch them play basketball, man. That's like how it's supposed to be done.
That's like the
it's
only
just
sports
great.
I tapped into. Like
Very-
recently.
They play
I love
old
it.
school basketball, like
Yeah.
like
Right.
fundamental basketball.
Everybody can carry, you know.
Yeah.
Not everyone just busting threes all the time.
Right.
I feel like that's the
They
new
got
age.
defense,
that's
bro.
the new age NBA.
KCP will D you up. You know, Aaron Gordon will D you up.
Gordon with the dunks, man. It's
And
crazy.
Yeah, that shit. I
yeah.
have seen that. That shit is
Yeah.
good.
Doesn't Aaron Gordon record here?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's shout out to Aaron
that's
Gordon.
my guy.
If you see this, bro, send me some tickets.
Right.
We didn't drop your low, Aaron. No, we didn't.
Nah, we just talking shit, bro. We just talking shit.
My bad, Aaron.
Nah, we just
Sorry.
talking shit. So what's up with the Denver? I'll just say the Colorado rap scene, but more specifically the Denver rap scene.
That's your man right there. He'll be
I know.
able to give
I
you-
know.
Like what do you like in general or like
Let's just start with in general, and then we can start getting into comparisons and shit like that.
I feel like in my opinion, you know, there's a lot of gold out here that's undiscovered. You know,
No
what
pun
I'm saying?
intended.
You
Gold
dig what I'm
nuggets.
saying? Yeah, there's a lot of gold out here that's like so real. You got a lot of versatility. So you got like your rappers that are very lyrical. They got the bars. Your Trev Riches, your APs, Lano, you know, people like that. Then you got your street rappers that I feel like going crazy. And then you also got a good mix of
Chapo, the Gritter.
he's
He
good
brings
upcoming.
shows, like real life fans to the shows. I've seen that. That's tight.
Is there a
got Latin rappers going. Our Latin
Yeah,
rap scene is
that's
pretty big.
That's what I was
honestly.
gonna ask.
Yeah.
Is it like so? You said Latin rap. I'm assuming you mean like, you know,
Shout out Telly.
whether they be Mexican, Guatemalan, or Salvadoran,
Right.
whatever it is. Like,
Mostly Mexican here.
Mostly Mexican.
Right. What other races like predominantly do you see on the rap scene?
I mean, it's usually African American. You see some white folks, but I'd say African American and Latin, like for the most part, Mexicans.
Respect.
And mixed boys like
you see some white boys.
They all look like us.
I gotta dive deeper into your page, and the only reason I say this, bro, is because when I hopped off that plane, I didn't see nothing but white people.
Yeah.
I didn't see an Asian, an Indian, a black person.
So
but it's all good though.
You pretty close. You go a little deeper in Aurora.
You'll find them. You know,
y'all gotta
East
take
Denver,
me to the
Park Hill, Marbello.
They're not in East
after this.
Denver
We gotta
no
go
more.
to the hood. Y'all gotta show me around. Take me on a tour.
Absolutely,
We gotta
bro.
check this shit out.
So check it out.
He said
11:30 at night.
Yeah, now's not right. I'm from a pretty mixed, diverse family, and my family, like half of them. So let me back up. My dad has 12 brothers and sisters. He's the youngest of 13. Okay, half of them people are related to people like 10 of 10 birds and shit. Like
10 is dope.
We have like the same lineage. Like I'm not saying we're cousins, but like our cousins are cousins. You feel me? It's like that's how big our family is.
Yeah.
That is pretty much most of the black people in Denver. Like we don't have a black culture, and when we do try to do black shit, they shut us down on day two
That's
of
a good
it.
point. They do
Right,
that
like,
shit.
and they shut us down for rain or whatever their fucking reason is. Like, I'm just saying, we got cheated out of our Bright Future show.
He is holding on to that. Huh?
I am. I'm mad.
He
I'm
mad about that.
I'm mad because we were supposed to come back day two.
Tell
and
Eric
they
Harris.
canceled.
Tell Eric Harris. Let's run that back.
Facts. Like, you know, Eric Harris has heard my mouth about a couple of things just because I be like, bring cool artists. No, that was a cool show, bro.
That was gonna be nuts, bro. That shit was about
dope.
to
The
go
vendors
crazy.
were perfect. My kid was having a good time. The dancers were cool. Like it brought people from all other type of places. Taste of the South was perfect, and they were just being haters.
Oh,
Period.
man.
Period.
What does Denver need as far as the rap scene goes? Do you guys just need someone to carry the torch to kind of put y'all on? Because
we got that.
y'all got the torch.
Yeah, we need an investor for him.
So y'all need so the
like
bag is a
Alonzo's.
problem.
Yeah, like the bag is a problem unless you want to take that route. Like unless you want to go do the dumb shit that come with it. I'm not trying to go to jail, bro. I stopped selling drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
I stopped scamming. I don't fuck with that. The
Respect.
The people who are good at that for a reason. I'm not that, so I'm not gonna go that route. And then the other route is to set up a presentation and go and talk to them peoples. And there's a couple people who are doing it. Like shout out J Triple. Trip has had a couple meetings with people about her music, and her music is good. She's even fucking with the sync licensing game. She got some shit on HBO. Like we're touching those lanes. Like the lanes aren't undiscovered, but even Buggz has mentioned like it's such a guerrilla market. Like you getting it out the mud every single day, all the time. So you got to really wake up and be consistent. And when you have no boss paying you a bonus to stay consistent after 5 or 10 years or however long you put into this, you end up a 27-year-old feeling like you're old. And I'm like still, I got a lot of life in me to go do this shit, but it's like I see all these kids 20 getting into it, popping, and I'm proud they're popping off. I'm happy for them, but it's like y'all are doing this because of the foundation that people like me have laid, and I'm only where I'm at because of the foundation people like them have laid. So what I'm saying is what we need is for it to not be like we're sticking the shovel into cement right now, because that's what it's felt like for a long time.
Let me add to that, because you're not wrong. But I also want to say, I think the artists got to go harder right now. We've had waves where artists were going really hard.
Fact.
That's when Trev got his Young Money deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People have bust moves out here, but right now
Rhythm and
specifically,
That was a little wave.
right now I think there's a lot of ego with a lot of artists that haven't put in the work to have an ego.
And that's why they're mad at me.
They got an ego out here, but they're not like big.
That exactly.
Yeah,
right.
like if you gonna have an ego, you better be putting 15 hours a day into this rap shit.
Right.
Then you can talk some shit.
That was why.
And they be
the
expecting
post.
everything free too, like some of the big artists.
It's like earn that.
Right.
If you're good enough to get free shit, you don't need to ask for it. People are gonna come to you and tell you they want to give you free shit. Yeah.
They're gonna give it to you.
Invest in yourself on top of that.
Yeah,
and you
facts.
gonna really take off.
You got to put all your money into it.
Facts.
But y'all wasn't hearing me though. Y'all wasn't hearing me. I said it wrong. I don't know. But
I mean, that's a tough question because like lack of infrastructure, I feel like is part of it, which goes to the money thing. I feel like we got the talent. The artists are here. The videographers are dope. hella studios, hella dope like engineers. Feel like we could do a little bit better as far as producing, like just
getting that. Okay, that was just gonna say that getting that part linked up is important.
I say the marketing side of producing, in my opinion, could be a little better.
Okay,
and blogs and platforms. I feel like we could use more platforms.
Half of these rappers have a distro kid, but they don't have an IPI. And they don't want to know what an IPI is. Like they'll turn the video off once I say the word IPI because that sounds like it's about to be a long word, and it's not. It literally gets you paid just like a distro kid, and they don't want to talk about that. But if you got your IPI, then you make sure your producer's getting paid. You make sure your producer's getting paid, then your producer will market for you.
Stop going through distro kid,
please. Oh my God, yeah, I'm over distro kid too.
It sounds like the music scene is here, but collectively, what it sounds like is kind of like he said, cut and dry. They just need to do some more work.
Yeah,
that's what it sounded like.
We do.
But
I will take that. We do.
To kind of go off what he said, is there a Denver sound or a Colorado sound when it comes to music? Opinion. Because there's a Detroit sound, there's a Chicago sound, there's an Atlanta sound, there's a Bay Area sound, and
if there,
bro, that's something I'm really trying to work on.
Is there a Denver sound?
Like, I'm trying to do the work on that.
I agree with that. That's what all I think about every day is like what's our, and it's a producer's job. Like he was saying, the producer's got to do a better job. That's not just a rapper that can fix that. Like AP and Trev Rich can't fix that on their own. They got to have the perfect producer to fix that for them with, attack it at the same time.
Producer is easily 50% of that problem. Yeah. I'm not going to call it a problem, but I'll call it a solution because
it's like an art. Like you got to just figure out how to create. Yeah, no doubt.
Because 9 times out of 10, a rapper is going to come with that certain style based off that beat he's hearing.
Yeah,
because
good point.
You know what I'm saying? I don't rap, but I could rap. And music is emotional. So if you got them little dark ass pianos, it's gonna make you want to go hunt somebody down.
Yeah.
But if you got that soft little piano sounds, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna make you want to come more player or you know what I'm saying, talk your shit a different way. But
there's times where I hear like AP's music or somebody else in Denver and okay, let me go opposite of that. There's times where I hear people's music in Denver and I'm like, I know exactly what kind of beat you looked up on YouTube when you made this shit because it sounds like generic as fuck. I hear AP, I could never even imagine what this motherfucker would have even been looking up on BeatStars or what producer he linked with because this sounds like him. I just wouldn't say that that's the Colorado sound. Like it's not reproduced by somebody else to make it like an official thing. You see what I'm saying?
It'll be a sound when we're
yeah, exactly. When the people take hold of it.
It really, for those that are watching, young people especially, and when I say young, I mean like 14, that's in this Colorado area, you got to be the next Metro Boomin. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the next Zaytoven or, you know what I'm saying?
Not everyone could be the quarterback.
DJ Mustard or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Young Chop, my bad. That's what I meant to say.
There's
nothing wrong with need some defense.
I was just
need a head coach.
And not even that. Like we need sports medicine. Everybody who in sports medicine wanted to be a player at one point. You can't tell me not. And Buggz wanted to be a rapper, so did I. I still rap. But
that's low key the reason they
that's
go.
Why we're engineers. Like we just got involved because we love this hip hop shit. If you love what you do, you're gonna be involved no matter what. So just remember, there's 12 departments to a label, and rapping and making beats is only one department. That's only one out of the other 12. So there's a lot of different jobs you could have.
That's a great analogy, my brother.
There's a whole ocean full of shit you can do that's related to just if you love rap and rappers and hip hop and like me, bro, I love hip hop. Like I love like the Minnesota hip hop scene. Like my uncle has been arrested with Brother Ali. Excuse me, my mom's cousin has been arrested with Brother Ali during a political protest. Like I love like original origin down home streets hip hop from New York and shit. Like my grandma was raised in upstate New York and I always tell her like I want to go see the boroughs and shit. She's like, fuck that borough shit. I'm like, nah, I'm going. Like that shit is beautiful to me. I was in LA where the spot where Nipsey died, the spot where Biggie died, at all these places geeking out. Like that's my shit. I love hip hop. If there is any ounce of that in the Colorado scene amongst the young people, and I know there is because I work with a couple kids who are just crazy hip hop, then the industry will still live on. And I say industry because like hip hop versus rap versus industry is like this weird like crazy battle, but I do think that the industry still thrives off of real talent, and a lot of that real talent comes from the hip hop kids. Not that rappers aren't cool and they do their thing and there's always cool waves of the new music that's coming out and blah blah blah, but that love for the real art of what hip hop is, like I want to listen to Melly Mel and Eminem rap battle. Like, I don't know. Like, that sounds cool to me. I'm too young to fucking know who Melly Mel is to most people. But that's what hip hop is. As long as that still exists, then Colorado will still keep doing its thing. I don't care. Like, that's what's still fun about it. But other than that, it becomes the industry. And the industry thrives off of that talent. So if they're not promoting those people in that realm of thing, if they're only promoting the rapper type of rapper, the one who got switches and Glocks and doing doing the same thing that everybody else does, which is fine, they lose out on what actually pays them. And so they always have to double back around. That's why we had that surge in like 2011, 2012 with like Logic and Joey Badass and shit. And that's why people right now like Conway the Machine and Griselda are so hard. Like, we love that shit because they really rap, bro. Like, people
AP Trev.
Yeah.
We got rappers who are doing more millions of views. Yes. But they're not as recognized in Colorado because Trev and AP really rap.
That's true.
What y'all think about this Kendrick and J. Cole Drake shit?
I haven't heard it. I'm slacking. I want to hear it. I just have been so busy today. Me and bro both worked like 12 hours. I don't know if you got a chance to listen to it.
People are hyping it up. I've only heard the little snippet of the diss.
People hype
and
up
a couple
Kendrick
of the
Lamar,
first songs
period.
of the
Have you heard it?
album.
I'm gonna keep it lit, bro. I've been so tuned into what I got going
Exactly.
on that I ain't even been on the internet other than posting, checking my responses, and trying to network. So I don't know shit that's going on right now.
I'm very interested, but I do believe Kendrick is
They beefing?
generally overhyped.
Yeah, I mean, they said everybody making a big deal that
Right.
Kendrick dissed J. Cole and Drake, but it was some real softball.
He probably
Subliminal.
called him first and was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to diss y'all. Is that cool?
Right.
You know Drake gonna have a clap back.
Yeah, Drake going.
Drake gonna clap back.
But that could get interesting because if Kendrick and Drake really get into some rap beef type
That'd be
shit,
exciting.
Drake will clap your wife's cheeks, bro. Please be careful.
but at the same time, Kendrick is more authentic and he can really he
Yeah,
can
that's
rap
true.
better than Drake, which Drake ain't used to beefing with somebody that can rap better than him.
Yeah.
And for two, Kendrick really thorough with this shit, so Kendrick can call out a lot of that fake Drake shit that he be on.
If this
Right.
was,
But
if
Drake
this was,
is more of an artist. He's bigger.
if this was old Drake,
Kendrick
It could make
rap.
Kendrick bigger. If
Facts.
Kendrick and Drake start beefing, it can make Kendrick
Okay.
more mainstream.
think about
Right.
this though. Here's my thing. If this was like
I just wish Kendrick
20,
would drop one.
if this was like 2013 Drake.
Hopefully that's what we
if,
get.
if we had like mixtape Drake still when he was still rapping like Dreams Money Can Buy Drake, Kendrick and him would have been just the wildest thing, right? Nowadays, Drake, yeah, he had a few good songs like on his last album when he did like the new release on the second version or whatever. Like he got that shit for the dudes, the gangsters and shit. Drake kind of, in my opinion, he's sullied his name a little bit with his last few projects, and Kendrick has
Bro,
been sitting around
Drake-
quiet. So he, in reality, to the masses, Kendrick wins off of that. Like just saying anything at this point is like, oh shit, Kendrick's awake. We've awakened the beast. Like I don't know. And I'm saying that as somebody who thinks Kendrick's overhyped, but I think Drake has maybe worn out a little bit of his welcome recently.
Man, I can't take dude seriously no more. Shout out to Drake because that's still one of my top 5 favorite artists though.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
Drake really does make good music,
Absolutely.
regardless.
Absolutely.
If he's writing that shit, I don't care. It's Drake.
Hold on. Let's clarify facts right there. Quentin Miller wrote co-wrote 4 songs on one project. Drake just doesn't have 80 writers in the studio for every album. Like if
He's
you go
also
through his
super popping and making a lot of money, so you kind of need writers.
that too.
At
And
that
producers
point.
That
get
was gonna
writing
be
I
my
don't
credit.
view it as a bad thing.
Right.
I don't view it as a bad thing either.
If
Because it's
Beyonce can do it,
business.
so can. If
Trev
Easy-
writes for
business.
G-Eazy.
If Easy-E can do it,
List goes
Drake
on.
can do it. Because nobody says Easy-E is a fake rapper. He's the most gangstest rapper ever to everybody, old school. So Easy-E can do it, so can Drake.
Drake either on some Illuminati shit right now, or he just don't care about his
Drake's
image.
the only
because
one who's ever not said he's not in the Illuminati. He's never
I
been like,
just-
I don't never heard of the Illuminati. He's never said that. Everybody else be like, I've never heard of the Illuminati. I need a call from the Illuminati.
I could never just say anybody is involved with that shit, but once you get to dropping the music videos with them weird ass symbols, cause you on my list of you with that bullshit, and I can't
respect
see
it.
past that.
Then Lil Wayne is too, based on that
Yeah,
conversation.
bro. All
earlier,
these motherfuckers
you know?
is,
Yeah.
bro. It's not if you mainstream, bro. You with that shit, bro. There's just no way you can't be.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even want to speak this out loud, but I got to people who may understand. I think I had a dream the other day, or it was just like a really like strong thought that I had to repress about the day Lil Wayne dies. That's the day hip hop dies, bro.
That, bro.
Yeah,
That's the day rap
that.
dies, bro. Period. I just want to put that out there. I love Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
But
me
rap
too.
is poetry at the end of the day.
It is. That's why I was saying it's emotional. But real quick, Drake, I think you crashing out. You getting a lot of money. You got
A little bit.
you got more money than me, so
I got your lyrics
jokes
on my
on me,
chest,
but-
bro. Like my
He's a
dog.
top 5 all time.
cause I don't. It's the sexy red shit for me, bro. I just can't
Aw,
like.
She's
bro,
dope.
what do you?
She's dope.
She just reminds me of my cousin.
You see how I side eye? Cause
But
I
real
don't
quick, though,
fuck with that.
Real quick, I'm
She-
glad you
The
brought up
music,
that point.
she
though.
cool, but the music.
I'm glad you brought up that point about Kendrick and Drake, because one thing I feel like we missed on the Colorado topic, and then we'll get back to
It's
the-
all
the
good.
mainstream shit.
Sexy red.
No, the entertainment. That's one thing
Okay.
I feel like we're lacking.
Yeah.
Is
Ooh, that's a great point.
yeah,
just like that want to entertain. For example, Milwaukee has been going crazy recently, just off of
That's facts.
little dance
That's
moves
facts,
and
yeah.
like performing in Walmarts and
Yeah.
wherever. You know, just like little entertaining stuff like that. I feel like we kind of lack.
Take the risk.
That's where
That's
I
real.
that raises another antenna in my antennas, and it's like
Pause.
the dance move. Nah,
It's only
Ain't
it's
no
only
pause.
sus if you make it sus,
I
bro.
swear to God, because I wasn't thinking no other shit
I
like
ain't
that.
even gonna lie, I
Like,
missed it.
my brain, yeah. Anyway, the dance moves, bro. Like DC got they dance moves. You know what I'm saying, Florida got they dance moves. Chicago, everywhere got they dance moves, and it's like, bro, I can look at the map and look at the different states and pinpoint like, oh, they got style like this. Like New York kind of got style like the Bay, because it's hella fast, bro. It's hella people,
man.
and it's
Yeah.
it's boom, 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 boom. You gotta be able, because you
You
deal
go out
with
there,
all
you
types
see
of
it.
people all the time. You gotta be snappy, like quick. But I'm not saying Colorado's not. It's slower, obviously. But
Facts.
the thing is like when it comes to like rap, it's like I can't come to a conclusion of what Colorado's style is. Like it's like I'm not saying there's no style, but it's like you know, Florida got their certain swag.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, tell me.
It's hippie.
Weed.
It's nature.
Okay.
Dancey, maybe.
It's positivity.
Okay.
I do agree with that a little bit. We
It's
do have a lot of
It's
that.
outdoorsy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, definitely.
You know,
definitely.
But it's hard to bring that to rap.
And that
right?
was
But you can.
no,
can,
see,
right?
but that's
They just
kind of
don't
what I
love
was
it.
getting at. Is I'm trying to see, because I understand and I agree with
That's why
everything that you
Lano's
just
album
said.
is so hard, actually.
Because he does that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if the artists here are gonna have to correlate what the outdoors brings to the music, kind of like he said, or if it's just gonna have to be. Because to me, bro, what I was always told is like, bro, you gotta make them feel you. Like you gotta show them you and make them feel you, like your energy type shit.
For
So
sure. It's got to be believable.
It has to be believable, sellable, and they just gotta fuck with it, like type shit.
Entertaining.
So
Yeah.
it's really no telling who's gonna blow out of Colorado. They just gotta look at him and be like, oh, he's saucy. I like the way he danced. I like the way he dressed. I like the shit that he talking. And somebody just gotta talk that shit, bro. And that's what's gonna blow.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, that's real.
There's one more thing that I think is like important before we, rap and shit. I think the people are gonna be mad if we don't mention. There is Colorado, and maybe we haven't landed on the official like beat style. Like you can't like YouTube a Denver type beat.
Exactly.
But what I'm gonna say is when that does happen, it's gonna phase out into Denver style and Aurora style.
It should, as it
Really
should,
do think
because
so. Aurora's its own place.
Yeah.
Springs
They're
too.
like-
Springs
respect.
got a lot of heat. too.
Yeah, agreed. And
That's how-
Pueblo
that's
and
how it's
Springs,
gonna
I feel
Pueblo.
like is more Tech 9. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That
Yeah,
kind
true.
of that
Black
kind of
Pegasus.
vibe.
Facts.
Pueblo is more,
But there's a market for it.
like
you know?
kind of
Yeah.
street-ish.
Tech Nine's the king of independent, man. Like I don't listen to
I'll put
like
him
that
up
style,
there.
but he's a genius, bro. Like I could
I'll
listen
put
to
him
him
up there.
talk all day.
To speak to the entertainment side of the Denver shit, it lacks entertainment because one of our downfalls is we way too political here. People are way too worried about pissing off
Yeah.
the Trev Riches and
Facts.
the APs. Those are my guys, but it's
Facts.
like,
yeah,
Facts.
man, ruffle some feathers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just speak
We're
your truth.
scared
As
to
long as it
offend.
comes from a place of like authentic.
That's Colorado in general. We're
You know,
You're saying those two artists
Nah,
are,
not just
okay,
those two.
okay,
I use
I'm
them as
trying
an example because it always just seems like
Those are our.
the people coming up are trying to impress artificial tastemakers that
And they don't even wanna
that-
be
the
that.
powers to be type shit.
Yeah, but there ain't no power. Like
They
I've
don't
been
do
in
that.
this shit
We-
as long as anybody.
We do that to them in our own minds. I think is what he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, I think younger artists is naivete.
That was hard.
You know what I'm saying? they think there should be somebody running and pulling all the strings, but in Denver there's not really. Like you got to understand
Maybe
your
locally,
power.
but
You got to
that's
understand your power as an artist. Even locally, I mean, those people that are perceived to be the string pullers,
You can get in there.
are
easy.
not busting moves for anybody, because if they was, we already have artists that would be on. Trev would already be on.
So
AP would already be on.
They gatekeeping.
I'm with the number one gatekeeper in Colorado right now.
Oh,
That's
I wouldn't say that. Hey,
I don't think they're gatekeeping because they don't have anything to gatekeep.
I got
Yeah,
called a
and-
gatekeeper yesterday.
So
too.
they
I like it, but it
Hold on,
throws
can I
They're
people off,
basking.
too.
They're
I don't
basking
mind
in their influence.
So they
And
pump faking.
They pump faking.
They pump faking. It
Yes.
ain't like, it's like saying, you feel me? Oh, look at me, look at me, look at me. But it's like, cuz you just got a followers, you can't do shit for yourself or nobody else.
Right.
So it ain't like it's no, and I could only compare it to like where I'm at, like a person like E40, for example, who is established as a rapper and has his own label to where he could sign somebody and just click a dough and see, or Filthy Rich, for example, he could just put you in the game and send you, and I ain't gonna say you gonna blow, but there's gonna be instant attention based off what they created.
And I bring up AP and Trev not because they fit that mold, but because they're the two people that honestly have like a reason to be on a pedestal. And you know what I'm saying? So
everyone
those are two
looks
people
up to
whose
them.
names I'm willing. Those are two guys whose names I'm willing to say, because the people I'm really talking about, I'm not gonna sit here and give free promotion to.
I understand.
Right.
I'll give a third one. I'll give a third place one. In my opinion, it's Tana Timbers. It really is, because he's the authentic trap sound of Colorado. Like no,
Y'all gotta send me this
Interstate
shit too.
Ike. Interstate Ike is turf.
Excuse me. That was no disrespect, because Interstate Ike is the man, and always has been for a long time. A long time.
Tap me in. I'm trying to see what they shit talking about. Tap me in. For sure.
Yeah, I'll send you some links.
For sure.
I wanted to go off your tweet though, because I did post that a while back too. With the gatekeeper thing, is like he's got a point. It's like, and I feel like people think it's so hard to like get big and go. It's really not. There was man, I went to Pomona High School, bro. Ain't no big rappers from Colorado went there. Like, there's a couple people doing their thing, but like, ain't no one knew who I was 5 years ago. I just grinded and I just grinded, made the platform, and got where I am. You know what I'm saying? I didn't try to. Yeah, of course I tried to tap in with everyone, but there wasn't no like door to get through and gate to like get to this level. You know what I'm saying? Anyone could do it. So like you said, I think it is kind of like this idea. Like,
I think when
So it's an idea of a gatekeeper. There's no real gatekeeper.
You're restraining yourself.
right.
But see,
facts.
when you're from a place like that, like from far out doing some crazy shit that nobody else ever did, and then you come to a place, then it looks like, oh, this dude just came out of nowhere, right?
The industry plant.
Or the industry plant of Colorado with no industry. We have no industry. We have an industry plant. But then you have people who grew up in the city. People have always been seeing them do this since they were like 10 years old or whatever. That's how. So like they're not gonna get called a culture vulture, right? But it's like if I come from all the way down south in Littleton and I'm like, yeah, I have an opinion on rap, then they're like, who the fuck are you?
Oh yeah, it's
And
not
I'm,
gonna.
and I'm like, I've been doing this a long time.
You gotta ruffle feathers,
Yeah,
like Bug
exactly.
says. That's how you gonna get there.
You put in your dues, man.
You don't got to reach for it, but just say what's on your mind.
Yeah,
Right.
That's all That's
And
all my post was.
That's
too.
tough because there be times I'm titling a YouTube clip and I'm like, man, I know if I title it this way, it's gonna go crazy. But let me be careful. Let me be political, and it does 50 views because I want to be
lit my ass
politically
the
correct.
fuck
Political
up.
in the sense of what? Like, are you like what did you? What's stopping you from making that title that you
Just
would make?
That's a good question. Just safety for the most part.
Safety as far as what, brother?
Not only me, but just for the scene. Because like I don't want to be the dude that stirs up shit.
And like avoid bias.
Stir shit
Like
up.
I'll stir a conversation up if it's about music and some, you know what I'm saying. There's some shit personally, but I'm not trying to be that blog. I like academics, but
He got to be careful. He can't talk about street shit.
All right, y'all. Let's do it. Let's go home and get some sleep. Let's take all this down. I'm really grateful. You know, do your little outro. Do an introduction for yourself. Tell people about you, because we have some audiences that are going to be watching from our perspective too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think I
and
did
you,
that.
you a stranger to them. You know what I'm saying?
So my name is, I got a lot of names like you said. I'm gonna give y'all the one that y'all gonna remember me for. It's Feeziefilms, Feezie. That's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. But I'm a videographer. I shoot music videos. I do interviews. I do travel vlogs. I film weddings. I film events. I do everything. Anything that's finna pay, I do it. And I do a lot of free shit too. I do a lot of free shit because I read a lot of books, and certain books told me like, you
48
know,
Laws of Power.
I ain't read that one. I don't read a lot of psychology books and shit like that. I read like business books.
Everything you need to know about the music
Think and
business.
Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich. Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah, so Rich Dad Poor Dad was the one that kind of like popped it off for me.
That's
That was the one that
one.
kind of like, all right, I'm not going to school no more. I'm finna take this route type shit. Like, and I really put the pedal to the metal. And I didn't know I was gonna do film. I just started writing shit down. Like, how am I finna make, like, you know, a couple $100,000 by the end of the year? Like that, I started writing shit down like that, like just goals. And camera, I just took it around with it. But yeah, Rich Dad Poor Dad was a great book. Robert Kiyosaki, I think I read the Cash Flow Quadrant and a couple other ones that he came out with. But Think and Grow Rich, I think that was Napoleon Dynamite. No, not
Napoleon Hill, I think.
All right, so-
Or something.
all right, so-
Napoleon something.
so.
The altitude got him, y'all.
No. I'm not embarrassed.
I mean, weak.
Shout out to my girl, because
Yeah, the first name
that's y'all, as y'all get around me more, y'all gonna notice I do shit like that. Like I'll say the first name because the first name was right, but then I'll say the last name because it's just the first thing. Like, because my brain just.
Well, that movie's popping.
Yeah, we love it.
Shout out to Napoleon Dynamite.
If you come to Colorado 10 years ago and met people, everyone's just walking around like Napoleon Dynamite. Like that was how our town felt.
Hold
like
on.
Go to
15 years
Boulder.
ago.
That's Boulder.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Like,
the
Fort
llamas
Collins.
and shit. I saw a llama earlier today.
Is that movie based
Oh, I know
off
where you
this
seen
state?
it. Up
Basically.
north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly
Yeah.
where you
The
seen
llama.
it. I've been.
The white llama.
Yep. I get my hair cut in that
Basically based off
neighborhood.
the state. No, I think it's in
Hell
like
no.
Minnesota. Or
See,
something.
I like where he at because he defending Colorado. He like fuck
exists.
that.
We way cooler than that
Yeah,
shit.
because that shit was dry as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. But
Yeah.
You talking about the weed or what?
I'm
Napoleon
gonna give
Dynamite.
one recommendation to make Colorado cooler. If I had an opinion,
All right,
Colorado doesn't not seem cool.
this
Like,
is our
yeah.
Lakeview. What's your town?
big L Block, baby.
This is our
Lakeview repping.
This is our Lakeview.
Representative syndicate.
Representative,
You feel me?
yeah.
He's not claiming
Yeah.
it. Is basically what he said. He's not.
All right,
claiming it.
yeah. Okay.
Let me know if you want to talk about Aurora. But go
This
ahead.
is no, not at all. This is just in Colorado in general. This is the general opinion of Lakeview media, represented by your boy S Gage, Rap Dad. The strippers should be playing our music more.
Facts.
Bro, I want to see
just
the
saying.
strippers in Colorado, please.
We need more stripper
alright.
music though. That's
Y'all
the
don't-
thing.
Let's
Like,
do it. Let's
What
do
do
it.
they play? Do they play hella Sexy Red over and over again?
Nah,
EDM
not
and
at
shit.
all.
It's like,
They
depends
play
on-
EDM.
techno, bro. I told you there's no hip hop.
Remember I told you I went
Depends who
past
bar
that
is
club
on.
last night, bro. They wasn't playing.
I've never
shit,
been to
bro.
Rhubarb.
I'm like,
I'll
what
never
the
be to
fuck is
Rhubarb.
this? Like y'all, like you'll at least like you go to another state, they'll at least play Usher. Fucking.
Oh yeah, no,
you know,
but there's clubs though. Like go to Yak and Yeti tonight.
Yak and Yeti, yeah.
I'm
You
a
could go
dinner get there
Yeah.
after this.
Yeah. I mean that's gonna be more like that's gonna be more like of the people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say less.
All right, man, boy.
Miracle
but-
still throw events there.
Y'all should read books.
Yeah, yeah.
Books are very important. They hide all great things in books.
Watch Wendy
Audio
Day.
books too. You can
Yeah.
listen to them.
Audio books are
Spotify has
convenient for
audio
sure.
books now.
That's what
but,
I listen to.
I feel like if I would have never started reading on my spare time, I wouldn't be sitting in this room right now. Me and my bro, we pass books back and forth. I'm not gonna say I'm an avid reader. I don't read a lot, but the shit that I do read weighs so heavily, it influences my decisions to do different things. So I'm basically saying like, not reading books is gonna have your brain is gonna be a mouse running on the wheel. Like it's not, you never gonna get out the loop because you're not getting nothing new. Like unless you just scrolling on the internet. But that's like pleasure type of information. Like you got to get that real,
Facts.
raw, uncut. Like Think and Grow Rich was a good one, and I think the same author, Napoleon Hill, he made another one called As a Man Thinketh, and it's like a 40-page book, and it's basically like explains how like your mind is like a garden, and it's like if you don't prune them tomatoes and you don't cut the lawn, like your shit's gonna be a wild field with just weeds in it, and it's not gonna be like harvested. And you gotta be, and you notice that like when you see
Thanks.
people walking down the street, like you could tell who has it together, and it's like someone's appearance is a reflection of their brain. So it's like that shit means a lot. That's all I'm trying to say. So read books, Feeziefilms.
Take that with you.
Speaking of which, I came in off the rip in sweats, so don't
I'm in Crocs.
When it stands
I'm
up.
in Crocs right now.
Yeah, nah. Only one who planned this was your boy right here. You know, I just
we appreciate it.
Nah, man. Thank you guys all for popping out. Thank you for having us, Buggz.
Thanks,
you know,
bro.
it's always a pleasure.
Y'all want to shout your Instagram out real quick?
I'm easy to find. Rap Dad 55. I'm your daddy, and I be rapping.
Stevie Buggz. STEVIEBUGZ. She said the camera's dead.
Mile High Minute. MILEHIG.
That's good.
.co. .co.
Everybody know you, bro.
I
All right,
appreciate
signing
it.
out.
I'm not
All right,
shit.
love,
I
y'all.
got a lot of work to do.
That's all right though.